Welcome to Landmark International, our new channel. Well, it's not new, but a probably revitalised channel. We've had it for a little while, but we've never made much use of it. We're an estate agent based in the UK and Spain. And basically, we've decided that we need to move forward with the times a little bit more, and video seems to be the way forward for a lot of people. Video media, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, the channels, and even a lot of websites now, they're utilising video within their websites to portray properties, to talks, webinars, you name it, it seems to be video. And I must admit, I tend to cheat when I'm reading. I'll flip through and see if I can pick out what I think is the important bits, but invariably you miss bits by doing that, because what you think might be a basic bit is actually probably an important element. So I think people do, find this media a lot better to cope with and would retain information a lot more hearing it or watching it rather than reading. So here we are. This episode, first of many, I hope, is just to give you an introduction to us, the company, us, the team, what we're about, where we are, and then moving forward, we hope to obviously bring you a little bit more. But first, we've been trying to come up with a tagline, or what do you call it, a strap line, you name it, I don't know, different terminologies for it, but let me know what you think. This is the first opportunity for you to have a little bit of input. And while you're doing that, while you've got your hand on the keyboard or on your thumb on your phone or your iPad or whatever, click the subscribe button, please. Support our channel, help us grow the channel, because by subscribing, which is completely free, you're going to support our channel, which then enhances our growth, enables us to be able to put more into it and give more back to you, the client. So please subscribe to our channel. If you like us, also click the like button, and that's absolutely great. And then let's get back to the other part about the comments. So have a think. Let me know what you think of this strapline, and if you feel that you've got something a little bit better that you could offer for us and that we could implement. So I came up with, we're not here to sell you a house, so we're not here to sell you a property, only to show you the property you wish to buy. We're not here to sell you a property, only to show you the one you want to buy. So let me know what you think. A play on that. Is it any good? Is it worth elaborating a little bit more, or is it making any better? So anyway, that's that one. Us, Landmark International, 20 years in April we will be in existence. 18 of those selling properties in Spain without an office in Spain. That's incredible. That really is incredible. We've got an office. The main head office is in REDDITCH in the UK. Been there since 2004 as Landmark International, and selling properties in Spain, as I said. For a large part of the time, we were selling in the Costa del Sol, but we felt that it had expanded a lot. It was becoming too expensive, too approachable for a lot of people. And it was not within a lot of people's reach what it was when it first started. So we had a little bit of a look around, and we decided on the South Costa Blanca, Costa Calida, MURCIA areas, which you certainly get a lot more value for your money, without a shadow of a doubt. There's just no two ways about it. MURCIA particularly, very, very good value for money. You certainly do get a lot more for your buck in the MURCIA region, and it's a region that's growing. It's a region that's really developing. It's a very traditional Spanish region. Okay, you say we're in Spain. Villamartin, Playa Flamenca, Punta Prima, Los Altos, Cabo Roig, Campoamor, they're not Spanish towns. They're purpose-built urbanizations that have formed over the years. I mean, 20 years ago, you could drive a dirt truck through there. It was like a desert in a vast areas of Villa Martin, Playa Flamenca, Punta Prima, Los Dulces, and all round there. Certainly was, dirt racing. And now, urbanizations all over the place. The largest open-air shopping centre in the Costa Blanca, Lasagna Boulevard. Bus services from Benidorm come down to go shopping there. It's a very, very popular shopping centre, good focal point for South Costa Blanca. But Murcia, traditional Spanish towns, San Pedro del Pinatar, Santiago de la Ribera, San Javier, Los Alcázares. Then you go down to Los Balones, you go to Mar de Cristal, Playa Honda, La Manga Strip. I mean, the large majority of properties that we deal with are between Los Alcázares and San Pedro del Pinatar in the Murcia area, Costa Calida area. And as I said, traditional Spanish coastal towns that are up and coming, so much so that a lot of developers now are moving their operations down to the Murcia region because they've grown out of Costa Blanca. There's not so much space there, and what space is there, it's becoming too expensive, so it's just not becoming viable to sell properties there, especially villas. So they've moved down to the Murcia region. So Los Alcázares, especially, a large lot of developments are going on down there. One major development going on there, which is totally unique to Europe, is Santa Rosalia. It's something we'll talk about another time. Otherwise, I just rabbit on and then I'll go all over the place. We're really talking about the formation of Landmark, what we do and what we offer. So, Landmark International, as I said, 18 years, no office. The last 2 years, we opened an office in Los Alcázares 2 years ago. And it's been very, very good for us. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know where to go. Do you have an office? Because if you can sell properties for 18 years without one, what do you want an office for? It is a good focal point for people. For people that want to sell their houses, I think it's important because they see a shop window and it makes them feel a little bit better. They think that they're getting a little bit more value for money, forgetting the fact that 99% of the sales will come from online inquiries, that they'll see them on the portals. But it's a good showroom, it's a good focal point. People can see where you are as well. They can come in and visit you. So, and it does have its uses. So there's a plus or minus. So we opened Los Alcázares 2 years ago. And now we've got office number 3, Penoso, for the inland villas, the country villas, that the projects that we're building for clients, bespoke villas. So there's a lot going on. As I said, I'm going to digress otherwise, and I'm not talking about the different properties or etc. Just giving you a very brief insight. So there we go. Now, that's us as a company. We're here to help you any way possible through the whole process, from the minute that you ask about a certain property to getting your keys and beyond. We'll help you every step of the way. We're always there. Now, the team, that's important. I'd like you to meet the team. So, I'm going to put down the email address and the phone numbers of each office as I go along. Plus, at the end, I'm going to do a sort of like a little bit of an end credit that just shows the same information, if that helps. Obviously, also, you can get us on Google, on Facebook, and so on. So the team, Landmark International, head office REDDITCH. There we've got David, Alex and Nikki. David and Alex coordinate all operations, look after everything to do with the company, head the marketing, the PR, handle all the the first inquiries that come in through the internet and then filter them down to the teams on the shop floor, so to speak, in Spain. So they're there spearheading everything there, coming up with the new ideas, Nikki, she's very strong for us in the social media department, so she's looking after everything social media wise. She'll tell me off if I've done this video wrong and I need to do something a little bit different, but it'll go on YouTube, it'll go in Facebook, eventually it'll go onto our website. I'll just briefly say about that in a minute. And that's the team. That's the team in Redditch. So Nikki also deals with the admin and helping Alex with the development of the new website and CRM system, which we're hoping to have running for January next year, and that will be able to be a lot more user friendly and offer a lot more information and a lot more media formats for you to see. So that's the team up in Redditch. Then we've got the team down in the Los Alcatraz, another 3 team members down in Los Alcatraz. So you've got David, again, another David, Jess, and David's wife, Shay. And David and Jess are the sales. They look after everything sales orientated. They will take you through every single part of the process, help you all the way. Shay, she looks after our listing department. She gets all our new resales for us. And I mean, at the moment, we opened the office 2 years ago. All we did was new builds. We then realised we had to get into the resale market. Shay, Brazilian by birth, so fluent in Spanish. So that is so important because most of the vendors are Spanish. So it saves a lot of trouble, and the Spanish like to deal with people that are more fluent in Spanish than us trying to do our pidgin Spanish translator or what have you. So Shay looks after the listings, and at the moment I think we've got over 100 resales. It's a fantastic job down there. That's bringing in a lot of clients on the resale department. So that's the team down in Los Alcatraz, and then up here in Penoso you've got me, Rich, and my wife Susie. Susie predominantly looks after the new builds, so she's forever liaising with all the developers, over 120 developers, and these stretch from Finistrat all the way down to La Manga Strip, so it's a hell of an area and a hell of a portfolio of new build properties, but we pride ourselves on keeping up to date with everything. If a new development comes on board, Susie's there putting the new development on. If prices have changed because the development's grown and the prices go up as they grow, then the prices get updated accordingly. So very much up to date with the new build developments, which we're proud of. You're not going to have any shocks where you think something's a lot cheaper than what it really is. We try to get as accurate pricing as we possibly can. We're in the hands of the developers when they release the information, but we do keep on top of it. And then at other times, she comes out with me on my viewings to show clients around, which is really, really nice, because sometimes you get the environment where it's the salesman and it's the client, and don't like that. It's nice to have a friendly environment. Just go out, let's go and see what we can go and do. So Susie, especially when we've got couples come out, Susie's there talking away with the female partner, and they can have a wee bit of a blether while the men talk their boring stuff and go into the nitty gritties. Sometimes the women are spearheading the purchasing, but no, it's great. It's great to have that little bit of rapport with the clients, and Susie does a fantastic job when she comes along with me. So that's the team. That's where we're based. That's the team. We're here. What we're going to plan on doing going forward is I want to do some videos on buying guides, buying tips, all about a brief outlay of financing or on the legal side of things. Maybe do some informatory services on visas, travel, entry systems, because there's a lot happening in Spain in the next 18 months, which I'm not going to go through now. I'll dedicate different sections for those. And I want to do some videos. I want to be able to give you a fantastic drone video, aerial video to my capabilities, not Steven Spielberg, of somewhere like Santa Rosalia, Serena Golf developments, Lamas de Tarami. And Torrevieja, Los Altos, massive development going on there. Finistra, fantastic area to do some aerial photography up there. And also our projects in La Romana, Penoso, the Hondon Valley, Hondon de la Neves and Hondon de la Frailes, Canada de la Trego, Yecla, Penoso, Sax, Salinas. There's so much out here in the country, and we do bespoke villas out here. So I'd like to do flybys of those as well, along with walkthroughs, show houses on developments, the projects that we're building, maybe even do a walkthrough down the plaza in Los Alcatraz, where the Los Alcatraz office is, go along the seafront, down to Lopagan, to the mud baths round there, maybe do a walkthrough of Lasenia Boulevard, Elche City, Alicante City, and do bits and pieces for you, so you can actually see a little bit of the environment as well as the properties that are available. So I hope all this will be useful for you. And as I said, please click the subscribe button, click the like button. It'd be great to have you on board, and follow us through our journey as we're going forward. And yeah, that's it for now. Next week's Christmas, so Landmark International wish all of its present clients, future clients, and anybody else that's watching a very Merry Christmas, a fantastic New Year, and look forward to speaking, seeing, talking with you, taking you out to see properties, whatever, in 2024. So I think that's what they call a wrap. We'll call it quits there. Quit while I'm winning, because otherwise I'll only drone on even more. And we'll see you in 2024.